Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of December 30th, 2024. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an Infantry Officer. Russian military advances. The Russian armed forces report significant advances across multiple regions, specifically mentioning the Kharkiv and Donetsk areas, as well as the Kursk direction. The forces are said to have achieved tactical advantages, captured strategic positions, and inflicted heavy losses on Ukrainian forces.
Welcome back to Frontline Updates, your trusted source for insights and developments on military operations. Today, we are honored to have Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer responsible for leading soldiers on the ground during critical missions. He's here to brief us on the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of December 30th, 2024. Thank you for joining us, Colonel Oguntoye.
Thank you for having me. It's a privilege to share the latest updates with your listeners.
Colonel, can you give us an overview of the progress made in the special military operation today?
The armed forces of the Russian Federation have been conducting focused operations across multiple fronts. Significant progress has been made in regions such as Kharkiv, Donetsk, and Kherson. Our forces have inflicted substantial losses on the enemy while improving tactical positions and maintaining control of key areas.
Let's dive into some specifics. Can you tell us about the actions in the Kharkiv region?
In the Kharkiv direction, the North Group of Forces targeted formations of two territorial defense brigades around Kazakia Lopan, Veliki Prokody, and Lipsy. We neutralized 65 enemy servicemen, destroyed multiple pieces of equipment, including an armored combat vehicle, artillery units like the 152mm D-20 gun, and electronic warfare assets.
That's a significant impact. What about the West Group of Forces?
The West Group achieved strategic advancements, defeating Ukrainian mechanized and assault brigades across several settlements in Kharkiv and the Donetsk People's Republic. They repelled 8 counterattacks and inflicted losses exceeding 530 personnel, along with heavy equipment like tanks, self-propelled artillery units, and armored vehicles.
It seems the Donetsk region is another critical area of engagement. Can you elaborate on the developments there?
Yes, of course. The southern and center groups of forces were heavily active in the Donetsk region. The southern group occupied more advantageous positions, defeating motorized infantry and airmobile brigades. Meanwhile, the center group liberated Novolanovka and repelled 11 counterattacks. Collectively, the enemies suffered over 700 personnel losses, along with tanks, armored vehicles, and artillery pieces.
Beyond personnel and equipment losses, what strategic targets have been hit?
We have targeted critical infrastructures supporting Ukraine's military capabilities. This includes energy facilities, military airfields, and storage facilities. These strikes disrupt their logistics and ability to sustain prolonged engagements.
Were there any significant developments in aerial combat or defense?
Yes. Our air defense systems intercepted 4 MRs rockets and 65 unmanned aerial vehicles. Such actions significantly reduced the enemy's aerial capabilities.
In summary, what is the broader picture of the special military operation as of today?
Since the operation began, we have achieved substantial results, neutralizing tens of thousands of personnel and destroying significant quantities of advanced military equipment. The operation remains ongoing, and we are committed to achieving our objectives.
What about operations in the Kursk direction, Colonel? Can you provide us with an update?
Yes, the Kursk direction has been another focal point of our operations. Units of the North Group of Forces engaged and defeated multiple formations of Ukrainian mechanized, airborne assault, and territorial defense brigades across several settlements, including Dorino, Kurilovka, and Nizhny Klin.
What were the specific outcomes in terms of enemy losses?
Over the past 24 hours, we neutralized more than 310 Ukrainian servicemen and destroyed an infantry fighting vehicle, 10 armored combat vehicles, 6 cars, and an artillery piece. Additionally, artillery and aviation strikes targeted enemy personnel and equipment in nearby settlements, such as Alexandria and Lebedevka.
Those are significant losses for the Ukrainian forces. How does this fit into the broader context of the operation?
In total, during the military operations in the Kursk direction, Ukrainian forces have suffered over 45,530 personnel losses and the destruction of substantial military assets, including 262 tanks, 337 artillery pieces, and numerous armored vehicles. These operations aim to disrupt enemy logistics, degrade their combat capabilities, and secure the area against future incursions. The successes in this region are instrumental in maintaining the overall momentum of our operations and ensuring the security of our controlled areas.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you for the opportunity. Israeli forces have intensified their strikes in Gaza, resulting in at least 25 casualties in a single day. Ceasefire talks are being used as a pretext to escalate violence by Israel. The Houthis in Yemen continue their attacks on Israel, pledging to maintain their operations despite Israeli retaliatory strikes. Clashes in northern Syria between Kurdish forces and groups supported by Turkey raise concerns about regional stability, particularly affecting a crucial dam.